Hi, welcome to another video. Today I thought I would walk you through what getting cozy and unwinding is for me. This past week I started a new job, and even though it's relatively easy, I do find myself quite tired because I have to travel about an hour to the office, and of course I also have to go to school, so I'm traveling about an hour one way and then an hour and a half the other way, and then coming back home. So it's a lot of traveling, and it's taken a bit of a toll on me. And I've also have taken up like extracurricular activities around the city, so I've been very tired. Yeah, as you could see in the clip, it took me about 3 times. I woke up 3 times. I took a nap when I got home, but I woke up 3 times during the nap, and every time I just kept going back to sleep because I just couldn't get up. But when I finally did, I lit a candle, which is one of my favorite things to do. I really like the way it looks against the blue light that I have, and it creates this kind of dual effect, which is really cool. And then I turned on my computer, and I decided to play one of the games that I had downloaded but never got the chance to play, and this one was Off Day. And I think it's really funny that this is the one that I went with, because I wouldn't necessarily say I was having an off day or an off week, but it was a very tiring week, and something about watching this girl kind of struggle and trying to figure out her own life and feeling kind of down in the dumps related with me. Like I said, I wasn't necessarily down in the dumps, but I found myself questioning why was I doing all of this. As you can see, I'm like pointing to myself. At that part in the narrative, she kind of just says, I have so much that I should be doing, but I can't seem to get it done. I'm just so tired, and I just related with that so much. But yeah, so even though I wasn't necessarily sad, I did find myself asking, why am I doing all of this? And when I was playing this game, a part of me, for most of the game, I thought the point of it was to try and get her up and motivated and doing things, but I realized that ultimately in the end, what the game developer was saying is that it's okay to have an off day, it's okay to rely on other people, it's okay to not get things done. And I guess just because of the type of mood that I was in, I assumed that we were supposed to be trying to get her motivated, and pumped and energized. But yeah, it just reminded me it's alright to slow down a bit, which I really needed. I think that this game was really good. It's relatively short. I think it takes maybe about somewhere between 30 to 40 minutes to play the game. I did go back at one point to redo one of these scenes, just because that was when it kind of clicked for me that she's not supposed to be happy. She's supposed to have her off day. So yeah, I went back to do the scene because I was like, no, I could get this right. But no matter what I chose, she kind of always just stayed down in the dumps. And it was after that scene that I realized, right, of course, it's called off day, so she's having an off day. Doesn't really matter what she does, she's going to be a little sad today, which is perfectly normal, and it's okay to feel sad, even if you're doing all of your favorite things or talking to all of your favorite people. But yeah, so a bit of a segue. I thought it would be interesting to kind of touch on something else relatively close to the same topic. Back to what I was saying about feeling very exhausted today, and how I've added all these things to my life, and I was asking myself why. I had the opportunity to talk with an established artist. So like she's been in, galleries and shows and the whole works. So it's very exciting. But I got an opportunity to talk to her because she was the instructor for one of the workshops that I signed up for, and she was telling me, like, we got on the topic of me being very tired. We got on that topic and how I've just been running around like a chicken without a head or something. And she was saying, she was agreeing with me that it can be very tiring, but that she said, when you look back on everything that you do and you reflect on your life, you realize that being tired is a small price to pay for being able to say that you've gone after your dreams. And that your life is filled with a lot of amazing moments that you wouldn't have otherwise. And it's one of those things where you have to consider, would you rather be tired and full with all these like moments and all of these goals that you've achieved, or energized but also not fulfilled? And I think sometimes it's hard because you kind of want both. You want to be energized and you want to show up in your fullest and be happy in those amazing moments, but ultimately life isn't like that. Not to get too sentimental and cheesy, but yeah, sometimes even if a moment is very happy, you're very tired, and that is just life. Ugh, I know, sentimental, cheesy, gross. But it was something that I after she started spinning in my head for a couple of days, just sort of reminding myself that I would rather be doing this than anything else. But that's why moments like this, days where I can just unwind and play a video game and listen to good music and eat good food, is very important. And of course have a wonderful candle. I really like the smell of this candle. If I can find it, I'll link it down below in the description. Yeah. What were we talking? Oh, right. So yes, I think it's very important to have time to unwind, even if it's something small, as a nap, or playing a 20-minute video game. Actually, I think this one's more like 30 to 40. I said that earlier. Yeah, it's about 30 to 40. But if it's a small thing that you can do for yourself, or like eating your favorite snack. I'm very guilty of that. If I'm having one of a rougher day, I will definitely buy a snack and just inhale. But yes, so yes, I'm showing on the screen now that I had made myself hot chocolate and Kenya, which is like this peanut dessert in my culture. And then I went back to my room after I made the Kenya, again, a peanut dish, a dessert. Ugh, God, I can't speak. I grabbed my tablet and I headed over to my bed to get all comfy underneath my pillows and my blanket. And I was reading webtoons. I hadn't been able to read any webtoons in like a week and a half, maybe even 2 weeks. I can't really remember. Like I said, running around like crazy. So yeah. Oh god, this clip is ending. Okay, this is the end of my night. I was watching this movie. Bye. Oh god. I will get better at voiceovers, I swear.